you want to do another breathing exercise or the tarot card? But breathing or tarot? No, one of the two. One of the two. Let's do a breathing. Oh, okay, tarot. Okay, let me take tarot. One sec. Oh, she itchy nose. Right. I'm just gonna take some Palo Santo to change. What the heck? Right. Oh, angels. Angels. Angels, angels. Have you got any message from the collective, please? Yeah, just email me. Oh, thank you. I hope too, but otherwise I thought if I cannot find a boyfriend, I will buy a goat and I will go in a mountain with a lot of cats and a lot of dildos, and I will be fine. I will be fine. Absolutely fine. You see why I don't use tarot cards? Because they are connected to me. You understand? Like, I take them, but they basically say exactly what I said already. That's why I don't do tarot. I am the tarot. So we have... It's funny as well that all this stuff came out. And I'm not lying to you, huh? So, strength and guidance. When the shit hit the fan, the only thing that we can do is growing our strength and keep an eye on guidance. So every time you feel in a desperate situation or you feel that you are in a mess and you don't like your life, the only way is to find your strength and guidance. So be out there, the universe will give you some guidance, and sometimes the guidance that the universe gives you, it's strength in itself. Like, then we have cut cords. So if again this card came out even last time, so if some of you people keep having these toxic relationships, you need to cut them off. Like, spirit doesn't know how to tell you no more. Every time we have a friend or we hang out with people, we meet new people, we create cords. Cords are energetical cords that go straight into your heart. And look at this guy with the nails. You have to cut out people that drives you down, people that doesn't support you, people that drain you, people that want to control you, people that want you to behave in a certain way. They are your friend. If you don't behave in that way, you are not their friend no more. Out. I'm doing a spiritual reading right now. So cut out toxic people because they are sucking the hell out of your heart. So I don't know for who is this card, but it's coming out a lot in this period. Then we got spiritual growth, which is what happened after you cut cords or you listen to guidance. What happened is you spiritually evolve. So this is a process to get you there. You get me? And again, you see signs and reminders. Some of you don't know how to approach spirit. Like, just ask for sign. Just sit down. You see goosebumps. That is, if you have goosebumps, that is the true detector. You know that. That is a gift. That is a spiritual gift. But anyway, sign and reminders. If something that you want, a question, or you are looking for something, sit down, light up a candle, stay in meditation a little bit, and say to the universe, please universe, I am a little bit dumb. Can you please send me some sign? Visible sign, coincidence, double number, feathers, animal, you read something in a website, a leaflet, a course, a new platform, something, and be receptive, because the universe is trying to send you the sign, but you see, the guidance of the universe are so subtle. I don't know if you can see here. There is feather, there are butterflies, there are birds, there are clouds, there are stars, there is the moon, and then there is this weird triangle, because it talks about symbolism. So the universe tried to get our attention with animals, with the shape of the clouds at time, the stars, symbols, birds, and sometimes can be the synchronicity at the phone, like 11:11, this and that. Sometimes it can be that by coincidence you always receive that leaflet of that course, and it's like, oh, maybe I should do this course. Or you always meet that person that tells you something about a job, I don't know, but you need to be receptive, in order to see those signs from the universe, because the universe is not material like us. It's not a person that come to you and say, hey, hi, so you must do this and that. The universe will enchant you slowly, and if you pay attention, the guidance will come. Like, I moved to England because a dragonfly told me, and people still those days, they're like, what the heck are you talking about? And I'm like, yes. I was 20, this huge dragonfly flew in front of me, and she told me, go to England. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be psychopath like me, but what I'm saying is just connect with what happened outside of you and just observe, because nothing is as it seems. This reality is not real. I told you in the beginning of the session today. Scientists know that there are no physicality in reality. We are emptiness attached to other emptiness. We are empty bowls, empty cells attached to other. So, look, there is even rainbows. So the universe wants to tell you something, but how much are you tuned in the frequency? We are like an antenna. The universe sends you the messages, but if you are watching TV, it's like you need to be in the receiving state. and then you can spot them, basically. Right, so let's ask another question to the shamanic. I will help you finding your gift too. So, aura. Aura, what do you mean? So, to shaman, angel, and ancestry. Have you got any message for my collective? You see, what did I say again? I don't need the car. So, we have ego. So the ego says, see from a higher perspective. Again, most of the time when we are caught up into the problems or into the drama, the only thing we can see is what is around us. So the only thing we see is the drama and the problem. Now what happens if you open your wing and you fly up in the sky? That you see the things from far away and you're not in the middle of them anymore. They still exist, but you're breathing detached from them. They still exist, they're still there, but you are looking at them from a higher perspective. You see behind the illusion, basically. So the ego comes to tell you to see from a higher perspective. Don't get caught up in what is. Look from above so that you can see really. You know? Because it's like you are drowning in the middle of stress and things and situation, but if you take a step back, you're just like, oh, maybe I am creating this, or maybe this will go one day, or I can make this go, or you cannot feel so attached to them or to the situations or things. And now we have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. And that is what I was telling before to all of you that are angry with the outside world, with people, you're angry with your children because they don't behave like you want them to, or you want to control people, the control demon. Like Spirit is saying, the only thing you need to embrace is bloody peace. So surrender, let it all go, embrace peace, radiate peace, and peace will come back. And then we have summer. You need to bask in joy and light. I told you I don't even need tarot cards. They literally read my mind. What gives you joy? What gives you light? Find a few things that does this for you and bathe in them. Bask in joy and light. Is it singing? Is taking a bath? Is meditating? Putting music? Rolling on the floor? Bask in this, like the bee in the nectar, sweet nectar of life, royal honey. And then we go she-wolf, unleash the wild within. And you know this card, why it came out? Because when I was telling you before about Bobby and the fact that he's logical and rational and disciplined and everything has to be pa, that is not life. This is life. This is life. We are wild. If you force an animal to behave like a robot, the animal will tell you. Instead, us and our intelligence will happen is that we are an animal, but we've been forced to behave like a robot, and we lost the wild within. It was not done. It was done on purpose to kill our wildness. From the system, it was done on purpose to kill your wildness. Some of us forgot completely what it is. Even when we go out in public, everyone behave in a certain way. Why? Because you are in public. I jump, I scream, I move weird. Why? Because we are wild. Being tamed animals is not part of our soul. You know, some of us are keeping the wildness, but if you can sometime connect with your wildness, that will make something alive in you. Yeah. Even if we went underground, you see old people sitting, there looking at their phone, all sitting next to each other. You cannot nourish your discipline side only. You cannot just give attention only to one side of the spectrum. We have two. You are too dangerous, Chris. But yeah, so if this is a beautiful message, if any of you need to connect a little bit more with your wild side, put some music, dance like an animal, roll on the floor, jump and down, scream a little bit, shout, owl. I used to owl all the time in the full moon. People thought I was ding dong, but it's fine, I don't care what people think. I used to go in the field and it's so liberating, people, you don't have idea. It's so liberating. That's why I'm obsessed with bonfire at night, because this is what I used to do in my past life, just make bonfire and storytelling under the sky at night with herbs and smoke, and everyone used to behave like a wild animal, and there is no rave party, no club, no disco, nothing that can compare with that experience of dancing in the forest. Yes. A card. 1 sec. Let me see if I got the other deck. I think my phone is gonna... Right, so a card for grief. Maybe I should ask the angels again. I'm glad you did. Can I have a card for... Oh, surrender. Let go of everything. Bless it, feel it, pour divine love, and then just surrender. Make your heart feel lighter. Just let go. It's amazing that this came out. Right, oh my god, no, I need to go. I feel sad and I don't know why. Oh, you're so sweet. Sometimes when you feel sad and you don't know why, it's your mind trying to tell you that like there is no reason, because that is the easiest way out. It's like, oh, I'm sad, I don't know why. If you're sad, it's because maybe your life look a little bit switched off. Maybe you feel a little bit lost, or you feel that you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to make your life exciting, or you are absorbed in the routine, and routines after a while becomes boring, especially when you're young. So sometimes maybe you would feel sad because you don't know what to do with yourself. And the more you open up to spirit and listening to your inside, ask yourself, what did you enjoy when you were really little? Did you enjoy, running, jumping, playing, singing, rolling? And just understand what most of the time is our inner child that is sad. You get me? Oh no, I'm not ageless. What do you mean? Look at my wrinkles. I didn't have this before. Now when I smile, I don't like my smile, so I try to stay always like that. Because when I smile, then my eyes go away. When I used to be chubbier, I was a tiny bit chubbier, I used to laugh when I was driving, and I would be so angry at people, like, don't make me laugh. And they were like, why? Because I can't see. I used to laugh so much, I couldn't see. Well, enjoy your night, beautiful. Thank you for the chat. They are not dimples though, look. They're like lines more than dimples. I don't think they are dimples. Anyway, good night, beautiful soul. Bye bye. Oh, you missed it. I am about to upload this live immediately now. I go in the other room and I upload it, okay? So if any of you arrived late or you didn't see it, or you can check it out. Okay.